Nollywood actor Timini Egbuson has called out Nigerian musicians for not supporting their counterparts in the movie industry. The award-winning actor, whose latest movie Real Love is still in the cinemas, explained that while Nollywood actors support the music industry, the musicians are in the habit of not returning the favor. Timini took to X to share his sentiments, ending it by suggesting he is not ready to have a full-blown conversation on the topic at the moment. He wrote, "Really wish musicians supported Nollywood the way we support their music, but that's a conversation for another day." Timini's Real Love, which hit cinemas on Valentine's Day, got off to a great start as it grossed 40.5 million on its opening day, making it the second highest Nollywood debut ever. Data from the Nigerian box office shows that Timini's first project as an executive producer trails only Funke Akindele's Everybody Loves Jennifer, which earned 46.3 million on its first day, December 13, 2024. Initial estimates projected 14 to 16 million as Real Love's opening day earnings. The figure was later adjusted to 20 to 25 million, then revised again to 30 million naira. However, the final tally of 40.5 million naira far exceeded expectations, marking a significant milestone for the film. While the three-day opening weekend is expected to bring an even higher numbers, bolstered by Valentine's Day attendance, the figures indicate a front-loaded performance. The film's strong early sales highlights its broad appeal among audiences seeking romance-driven stories. The movie, which is a romantic drama that tells the story of Tomide, a social media influencer, and Rachel, an entrepreneur, who eventually fell in love after a disastrous initial meeting, was created by Timini, directed by Kayode Kasum, and written by Ife Olujuyiwe. Nice one. Now, this whole movie, I've not actually seen it, but I know that Timini is actually a great actor, and anything that and I'm really happy for him. This is like the first movie he directed, produced. I think I read something like that here. And I'm really happy about, I'm really happy for him because this is like growth, you know. I think I knew when he started, he wasn't even taking the lead content. And there was a time he wrote something on an interview or something that when he started, he wasn't the lead. In as much as his sister was in the movie industry, you know, it wasn't so easy for him. But look at him now, producing his own movie. And then he's having problem, or he is accusing musicians of not supporting actors. What do you make of this?
So I think it depends on where he's coming from with this particular one, because he probably must have reached out to one or two people to tell them, okay, please help me push this particular thing, help me do this, and those people decline. But that doesn't mean that all musicians don't support those in the film industry. I see a lot of I've seen Davido with who's that actor now? The actress now. I've seen a couple of things. I've seen a couple of people. I've gone to events also. I've seen people do things for other people. Yeah. So it's just one out of many. Do you get? He probably has had a bad experience with one or two people. So that doesn't make all musicians less interested, or that doesn't mean all musicians won't want to support actors really. Because but then again, if you look at it from another perspective, really musicians are still finding a way to promote themselves, you get, but they still have this rift between themselves, same as actors. I believe this thing is just everywhere. If they could actually see a way to work in synergy, in sync with themselves, I think they could actually push it further than it's already going right now.
I'm actually curious about something. Why is it that movies, when actors like add, I don't know what that is called, I think it's like the music, you know, those music they used to add, you know, maybe like that will be going on while the movie is going on.
Okay, I don't know like a background music.
Thank you, something like that. Why is it that if you notice, some of these musicians will go ahead to be the ones to write it themselves or find it. Why can't they really use? But if you notice, American movies have, you could be watching one American movie, you just hear Beyonce's song,
Yeah.
or you hear Ariana Grande's song, you know, like you just hear that songs fixed in it, and they will definitely promote the songs there. And maybe this might be before you even hear the particular song, but they promoted it with their movies. And I feel like he's just really, that's the angle he's coming from. Like that maybe, like, you know, I don't know what the fuse is about, but I feel like it's not even just one-sided. I feel like it's both ways.
Both ways, yeah. Because if they know, if that's
they
the
don't
same
collaborate.
thing I'm talking about. If they find a way to work in sync, yeah, they would actually promote themselves. Because imagine that, okay, you have a movie. Okay, this particular movie now, Timini has hit 40.5 million. If let's say, okay, Davido had a soundtrack there in that particular song. On its own now, it's hitting 40.5. Now, and you bring a Davido to do a backing track of something in that particular song. And you see this movie now, it's coming out on Valentine's Day, and Davido is doing something. Or people definitely. Or Chike is doing something. Chike that sings love song. You see, you get more traction with that. So I think they need to find a way to balance it, create a collaboration between them and the musicians. That way they could work together. That it's business partnership. This person earns, I earn, I have my own fan base.
Everybody's happy.
Everybody's happy at the end of the day. Just look for ways to work together, guys.
Even in music, imagine like having a music video. Like, you know, I think they have the models and whatever. I don't know what they're called. Those vixens, video vixens. Yeah. Like, imagine having actresses. The person that did this that I respect so much is, what is her name? Mama G. Do you know that song? That's why that song does not get old.
Actually,
look at me well, now me be Mama G. Now me only you, everybody want me. She used Stone to Decay in the music video. Do you understand me? She used Stone to Decay. Okay, now even on Sophia, that's his I go shop your dollar. Do you understand me? Like things like that. Now imagine having a music video. Okay, Davido having a music video and having someone like Uche Montana or Regina Daniels. Or you know, their likes, or Timini and Regina Daniel will be the ones too, because each music video is a video, right? So it's more like a film. It tells a story, right? So imagine them collaborating in these ways. You know, having them comment, and imagine like someone like a Fireboy. Well, let's use some. Rema is big. I think someone that is not really that place.
Even if they are big, that is where it even goes far.
Imagine Tenny coming out to like have someone like, oh, I'm gonna use Timini and this lady that he acts very well with. I don't know her name, but you should know what I'm talking about. This lady, I really don't know.
The fair one.
Bimbo.
Bimbo.
Imagine them in a music video of maybe Tenny or somebody, you know, like things like this will really, you know, like won't be in this place. That's why when people come out to be like, oh, Hollywood is this, Bollywood is this, like neglecting Nollywood or like this musician, it's because we're not pushing ourselves there. If you notice these people, they collaborate so much, they infuse all of them, because at the end of the day, it is Hollywood against their music industry. You're not even against, like it's them against others. But it's as if now it's Nollywood against music industry. You hardly see them come together to sing, and just like you said.
Now you mentioned Mama G and Osofia, that's Nkemo. You mentioned these two people now, and I'm forced to think back, you get, and now come to this current reality, because see them that year they were all doing things together. I think it's something that's common now in our generation. I think that's the key lesson here. Gents should learn how to collaborate and work together. I'm telling
they're
you.
still trending.
I'm telling you.
See Ake and Popo them.
Those guys till tomorrow. Those guys are still legends.
Like their relevance will never die down.
And see now. Popo is now everywhere. Popo is now everywhere. They're not using Popo is now everywhere. You see, there's no meme that you see. This is what he like. There are a whole lot of things, and these guys, you see, they collaborated. They built content.
See, Ake and Popo, that they are combo. I grew up thinking or knew, like I believed my whole life that they were brothers. They were born of the same mother, but they weren't. But you see how they worked to give us child childhood memory that we cherish forever.
Like, yeah,
I love their movies so much. Sophia and how funny they are.
I'm telling
you, I just really feel like they should just, find a way, go back, see how those things were. And because if you notice now, some of them, like their movies now, they don't even last. Nobody will remember. But you see movies like that, we still remember. Music then, we still remember. But some of the music now, as they don't go. Nobody is hearing of it again because the true relevance I'm supposed to have from collab. Imagine, because if you forget this person, you will not forget that this person was in it. Somebody must make you remember this music, or you understand? It's just
And see, talking about this again, I also remember the part 2 of Coming to America. Burna Boy was in that movie, and you saw how well he did. So things like this, Timini, don't just come and tell us that okay, artists don't support. What effort are you making to collaborate? Collaborate with musicians. Really, don't just speak somebody that say I know music and you just write one line. He is this, and you see the background songs they play in most of these movies are very whack.
Just happening, more like someone needed to say this.
Really, the songs that they sing in the background are just so whack.
Someone needed to say this. Like I feel like I need to give you a hug for being sincere about it, because nobody's actually talking about it. Like, how am I watching a movie of maybe a woman in labor, or someone that is in pain or torture, and the song is just, you turn me off from the mood of the movie. It's
not aligning with the scene.
And we have people like Chike, we have people like so many good women, so many good people that could give you something nice to come out, make this movie.
And again, if you meet these people, they will tell you, okay, if we miss this artist, they will come and bill us monies that we don't have. But then, look at the bigger picture. You get having this person on this film. What is it going to bring to this film? How far is it going to push this film? I was reading through a friend's WhatsApp status, and he said he wrote this script. He's a script writer. He said he wrote this script for somebody and was wondering, a very big producer and an actor too in the industry. He wrote it for her and was like asking her why she has not produced yet. She said, and I quote, that this piece you wrote is not something I want to produce with 5 million. Do you get? It's something I want to produce with 50 million naira. That means I would source for people that are worthy to carry out this project, because it is rich. So you know that she's collaborating with a lot of people to make this thing a reality. Do you get? So I think we need to go past that stage where we produce anything for producing anything's sake. And when you produce things like that, and that's why you see where movies like this comes out now and is hitting the box office, and it's gaining traction, it's blowing out of the roof, because these people put in their time, energy, work to produce this thing, and they met the right set of people that are ready to carry out this project, carry them out. So if you don't want to produce rubbish, please don't produce anything. Or if you don't want to produce rubbish, please meet the right set of people to carry out the right activity. Yeah.
Oh.